Hey everyone, Jonathan with Blogging Your Passion, and today I want to talk to you about a new long tail keyword tool called the Keyword Researcher. This is something I've been using for the past month and it has been amazing. I love this tool. It has given me lots of great content ideas, especially when at times I get stuck and I don't know what to write about. I love that this tool can provide me with a lot of content ideas for my niche. So let me just step back a minute and show you why this tool is so effective. I'm going to go over here to Google. If you remember, I created a blog post a few months ago that told you how to find content ideas by using the Google Auto Suggest feature. And what Google Auto Suggest is, if I were to type in something like resumes for, you can see that I get these other suggestions here. Now, if I were to just type in the first letter of the alphabet A, I get some suggestions here. If I were to type in B, I get a whole new set of suggestions. C, and so forth. So I've been using this, just kind of going through manually looking for ideas for my career coaching blog, and it's a bit manual. It takes a little bit of time, but I just love some of the results that I've been getting from this. And these keyword phrases are not something that's just been made up by Google. These are actual keyword phrases that people are using to search for in the search engines. And so why I love this tool here, the Keyword Researcher tool, is because it does all this automatically for me. Now, before I get too far into the conversation, I want to talk about long tail, because some of you, that may be a new phrase for you. Maybe you've never heard of a long tail and what that means. And so I explained it actually in this blog post. There's basically two definitions here that you need to understand. The first one is called head keywords, and these are short keywords that represent a ton of traffic and a ton of competition. So examples would be camera or even digital camera. On the back end, the long tail keywords would be search less, but a lot less competition. So as you can see, you get further down, the Sony digital camera 7.1 MP with 3x optical zoom is going to be much less competitive, but there are still people searching for it. And I read somewhere the other day where like 94% of searches are actually longer tail phrases. People are getting even longer when they're typing in what they're looking for. They're actually like asking questions or typing out a lot longer of a phrase to search for. And so it's often a great idea for you when blogging to focus in on discovering what these longer tail keyword phrases are in your niche and targeting your blog posts to them. You'll see traffic sooner and you'll rank faster. It'll take a long time for you to rank for a phrase like digital camera or even camera. So back to our keyword tool. This keyword tool will discover all of these for you. And basically how it works is where you see the letter A, you put an asterisk in the keyword tool, and it will go and capture all of this automatically for you. Now, let me show you how this works. There's actually, if you want to go over to the Keyword Researcher website, you can actually do this right inside of the tool, or right online, sorry. And it will only return to you the first few letters of the alphabet. But if I wanted to say, okay, my target market is accountants, and I want to find some keywords, then the tool is going to go and grab a bunch of long tail keyword phrase ideas that you can use in writing content. So let me just move this down a bit so we can see what we've got here. Alright, so if I'm stuck and I say, alright, I want to write something to my target market, I can start looking in here, and here's alternative jobs for accountants, which would be a great article. average income for accountants, behavioral interview questions for accountants, billing software for accountants, careers for accountants, continuing education for accountants, common interview questions for accountants. And there's just, I could probably have a whole month of article ideas from just what I just ran right here. Now that is just kind of the online version that only will show you a few results, but here's some other types of keyword queries you can do. There's question words, there's how words. You remember I said before that I love to write articles based off of like how does the camera this, and there's forewords, top words, bywords. I won't go into all of this. We'll be covering a lot of this in more in depth in future training article or videos and articles, but let me show you the actual tool. So here's the actual tool, and you can go through A through Z, or the free trial can take you just the A through M like you saw online. And if I were to use like resumes for, let's say I had a niche about resumes and my business was writing resumes, then here are a bunch of great ideas of blog posts I can write to target different different job functions and positions related to resumes. So now I've got 251 here. I can go over here, add to my master keyword list, and it's got it all here. Now I can do a new search and continue to add to this list, or I can just take this list how it is. I always click on this remove duplicates, so I'm left with 250. So I got 250 different ideas here on blog posts that I can write for these different types of jobs. Now what you can do from here is you can select all and use Control-C to copy. And then one way that you can use this is just to paste it into Excel in work that you've done. So you can place the check mark and know that the work that you've already done. Or what I like to do is use my keyword database tool that I love to use, which is Keyword Strategy. And on the Keyword Strategy tool, it actually has a place where you can import your keywords directly into there. So I can go right to import, take that list, copy and paste it into there, insert it right into the tool, and it's going to give me, I'm not going to do that for sake of this example, but it would give me my monthly searches, rank, my cost per click if I'm running AdSense, and different other factors that sometimes I'll take a look at. So hopefully that was a good overview for you on this keyword researcher tool. Bob and I love this tool so far. It's something that I've been using for a month. I wanted to use it for a good bit of time before I recommended it, but I definitely love this tool. We're going to actually be including some more detailed tutorials on how to use this tool in the upcoming 201 Blogging Your Passion 201 course that I hope many of you will jump in and be a part of. But regardless, I would just suggest use this tool, get it into Excel, and start creating content and start ranking for a bunch of different keyword phrases. Hope that's helpful.